everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited. We'll have a very busy day and I want to take you along because we will have plenty stuff related, houseplant pot related, so we just gotta do some stuff, some business. So first off, I will take you along and give you an update on a houseplant rescue that I rescued about a month ago, and it will be a Sansevieria that I rescued, a huge pile of Sansevieria that I rescued about a month ago from the outside. The sad part is that I rescued it in the very early morning and the night before was really cold. I mean, it was about minus 10 degrees in Celsius, so it's really cold. It's below zero, So I have some sad updates for you, but also we will work things out and I will show you how I will be rescuing it with a plan B and all of that. I will take you along. And also I will show you some of my pot paintings. So I hear you, I see your comments in my Facebook, in my YouTube, in my Instagram. Today is the day. Today I'll take you along on the drawing process of my custom pots. And okay, I actually have in front of me my most recent pot that I'm so proud of. You have no idea. So this is a seagull pot, right? And it's actually the first one that has drawings on both sides. I think this is so much fun because by the mood you can, rotate this pot and stuff. But this was actually such an interesting order when I received it, and I was so stoked to just make this client's, this lady's imagination, come true to life. And I was so curious how I will do it. So the main idea was that in one side of the pot there should be a seagull on a rock. I was like, okay, sounds easy, Sounds easy. But on the other side, it should be a shopping mall parking lot with some cars and two seagulls, one smaller, another one bigger. And that's just, like a little photo picture of this customer's ladies, some traditions with her daughter, because they like to go ahead into the parking lots of shopping centers and just hang out there and chat and talk for hours. And I thought this is such a cool idea. I never tried this, but maybe if I would grab some coffee and just sit there and chat with my fiance or somebody, this sounds actually pretty fun and also cozy, But anyway, that was the idea. Let me show you how I made it to life. So on the one side I drew this beautiful seagull, and you know what, I thought let's add a little background, not just a simple plain seagull. So I also drew this beautiful sunset. What do we think? I really love the colors on this one. And on the other side, bam, what do you think? Oh my gosh, I'm actually so worried. This is the first time I try to draw some kind of landscape, if you know what I mean, not just a simple drawing. So this is what I came up with, some lighting, how do you call them in English? Light. No idea how to call them in English. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this is a first. But you get it. You get the idea. This is like a stick with some lamps for you to see what is going on in the night, right? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so parking lot, shopping mall, car, and two seagulls, one smaller, another one bigger. And actually my fiance says that this doesn't look like a shopping mall. This looks like a house, and I somehow can see that. Maybe I failed a little bit, so he said maybe to add some kind of shop's name on this part of this building, or like a logo of some kind of store, so maybe it will replicate a little bit more of a store and not a house. Let me know what do you think, guys. Help me out over here because I'm so worried. I want to make every single pot perfect and just ideal for the idea, so just wanna work on this last thing. But yeah, this is my most recent pot. Oh my gosh, I was talking so long about it. I'm so sorry. And today we will work on another order, actually a couple of them, but I'll film on only one because it takes a while for me just to paint one and what to think about, or also filming, looking for angles and stuff like that. So I'll take you along only for one pot, but this will be so much fun because today we're drawing a pet, a wolfie to be sure. It's a kitten that is gray and so beautiful and cute, and I'm just so excited to show you how I am doing and the whole process, the whole shebang, So right now, let's go ahead and work on that Sansevieria that I have been talking about, because there is some business to do, you know, and then we'll come back here and work on the pot. Let's do this. Alright everyone, this is the portion where we'll start talk about a little sad plant that you can see in the frame, and I'm not talking about myself. Okay, so I have this Sansevieria for about a month right now, I would say. You know, maybe a week more or a week less. I don't think it really matters. What matters is that you can see how sad it is, and it really was frostbitten, and I thought at first maybe there's a chance to rescue at least, you know, the main parts of the plants, but nope, this is not the case. So today we'll try again. This will be a part 2 of this rescue mission, and I will go ahead and cut off all of the leaves that are still left alive and not squishy yet, and you know, still have some life in them, and I'll try to propagate them in water, and we'll see what happens. Once again, another update will follow on my channel, so if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your chance to subscribe, because if you love houseplant experience, this is the channel you're looking for, you know. I'm so sorry for the outside sounds. Actually, today is such a hot day and I just cannot sit in this room without window open, so real apologies about that. But anyway, okay, so let me get this sadness a little bit closer. So this is what we are dealing with. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, I will actually leave a link over here in the corner, so you can go ahead and see how I rescued this Sansevieria from the outside next to the garbage containers. I was just walking my dog one morning and I just saw a huge pile of Sansevierias. It was really awesome video, so go ahead and watch it first before watching me doing all of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and see a little bit closer. So as you can tell, oh my gosh, they're just falling off. Most of these plants just rot off because they really were frostbitten, and you know, there was no way for them to survive, I think. Oh, I just put my elbow straight into the cacti. Yikes. Only 2 spikes, that's okay. So one leaf actually fell off. As you can tell, the bottom part is all dead, but this portion is actually tick resistant, so I'll try ahead. Cut off the rotten part. If you look close enough, right? Sorry for this awkward lighting, but yeah, if you look close enough, this is, you can see where the rotting is, right? So I wanna cut over here, and like so. And I'll try to put all of these plants like so into the jar. I actually could cut it in half and have a better chance to rescue this leaf, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, like so. Now we have 2 cuttings. Bam, shabam. Okay, and I will proceed like that with all of these leaves that are left. Maybe let me put you a little bit lower so you can see the whole process a little bit up close. Let's just work on these leaves. I'll try to cut as low and close to the roots as possible, and only then I will chop it up in pieces, you know? Okay, so we have this, and once again, the top part looks kind of good, right? But the lower you get, you can see it starts to yellow, and I don't need that yellow part in my water propagation because it will cause rotting. So I'll just cut off the green parts, like so, like this tip, right? Putting it into the jar, and one more. And this one will go to the garbage. Alright, and we will proceed like so into the jar. Actually, I'm not sure if they all will fit into this jar, but you get the idea, right? It's actually sad I couldn't save this plant because it would be such a cool rescue. But, you know, life goes on, right? This looks so awkward, such a thin stem. So actually, for a couple last days, I was really busy with your pot orders once again. Thank you so much for ordering my pots. Bam, shabam. Chick, bam, bam. I won't be able to rescue all of these plants, but I'm glad that I at least will have some cuttings like this. I actually could cut them for at least that size of cutting, so I would have at least 100 of them, you know, but I don't need this many Sansevieria cuttings, so I choose to cut them in this size because it will be so much more workable. I'll be able to put them on a shelf, you know, they won't be too tall. So I think this is like the best size to propagate them and a better chance, you know, than just having it like so. There's only one cutting, bam, 2 cuttings. Awesome, awesome. That's why I love Sansevierias this much, because they're so easy to propagate and experiment with. Perfect plants for that. Bam, bam, bam. Actually, a little tip for those who will be trying to maybe propagate your Sansevierias, and if you're new to it, I actually read that the bigger surface of a cut there will be, the more chance that the roots will grow, you know, thick and healthy, and the bigger amount of the roots there will be. So instead of just cutting off like so, your bottom propagation, the leaf, you see, this is such a small area for the roots to grow, you can cut it sideways. So in that way you will increase the size of a cutting and the surface for the roots to grow. So I mean, instead of cutting like that, you can cut like so. Okay, let me show you on one of these cuttings. Bam. See, such a bigger area for the roots to grow instead of just having, you know, something like that. I hope that makes sense. I mean, as always for me it does, but you know, I'm not sure how good of a teacher I am, so let me know if that wasn't really clear, so I'll try to explain everything in the comments. One more. Okay, now definitely that's it. I actually have some drooping over here from the rotten parts, but yeah, this is what we are left in this pot, and I'll try to take them all out and just see, in case maybe there are some really good rooting going on, maybe I will rescue some of them, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I will see how my mood will be, you know? But right now let's count how many of these cuttings we have, because that's actually, I think, a pretty decent amount if you ask me. Okay, I'm really sorry if you're a little bit sideways or something. I actually have no idea what's going on in front of the screen, because the sunlight is straight into the screen, so all I can see is just black screen. So I'm really sorry about that if something is a little bit awkward. But let's count how many cuttings we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15. Okay, 1, 2, 14, 15, 30. Oh my gosh. 30. Oh wait, this one. No, this one is actually already rotten, so I'll just throw that away, because in front of the sun I can see that it's rotting. Okay. 36. Oh, okay, we have 36 cuttings. I think this is a pretty decent number for all of these cuttings, and I think we have a pretty nice chance here for growing a pretty nice bushy Sansevieria. So obviously all of these cuttings won't fit into this jar, so I need to look for something bigger, because just look at this surface. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm actually pretty glad I did that, because I have a little bit more free space for my bigger plants in this room right now. So I'll add some more jungle into this, even though my fiance is angry about it. You know, the stuff you need to deal when you have a YouTuber in the house. Anyway, okay, so this is it for this portion, and right now let's go to my pot section, should I say? Should I call it pot section? My art studio slash office slash just little corner that I have for my own. And let's start painting a pot that I'm really excited to do, so let's go there. Alright, so we are done with Sansevieria. Actually, it looks fabulous in one huge dish that actually is for champagne, you know, for freezing the champagne in ice cubes. But it's like a bucket, you know, it's filled with Sansevieria and looks fabulous. But right now, let's go ahead into the pot business. So I'm actually really excited. I already off camera, but also with camera, you know, instead of just filming and talking at the same time, I was just too focused on the details, so I was drawing it without talking. So I will just insert the footage right now of me doing it and just will talk through it. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. So first off, here is a Wolfie, right? And I tried to replicate her as much as it's possible. I'm not sure if, you know, it will be perfect or not. I mean, I never do. This is a process. So this is me starting to paint it, you know, from the face. That's what I like to do the best, you know, all of the animals and people. Starting from the face, from the little nose and eyes, and going ahead to shape it into something similar to a cat. Then I made the beautiful ears and the body features, and, you know, just trying to make it perfect, you know? And this time I chose to work on a terracotta color pot, you know, an orange one, because since the cat itself will be gray, and working on a gray pot wouldn't look as cool in my opinion. So here it is, right? Anywho, so here is what the process looked like, and here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if you can see it because of the sunlight. I actually, when I stopped filming, I was like, oh, what the heck, let's add a little shebang. So I added this ball of thread. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so ball of thread, and also here, you know, this beautiful necklace that she has. Is it necklace? Leash? What was cats don't have necklaces. This is something else. What is this? Oh my gosh, why my brain doesn't work today? I have no idea. Maybe probably because I don't sleep well for 2 weeks now. But anyway, yeah, so this is what we're working with right now, and now will be the most fun part to color it in. Oh my gosh, I still have this label, because actually I always am fighting with my fiance about these labels. So this is just a label, you know, having some info where the spot from and the color of it, so it's from Germany, the dimensions of it, and I always want to leave it because it just showed that this is a new pot and not, you know, one of my balcony ones that I had plants in and stuff like that, but Agnes says that I should take them off. Let me know, what would you prefer, to keep them on or just take them off as that? Curious, just curious, what would you prefer? Anyway, so since we are done with the sketch, let's go ahead and paint this baby. Oh, very excited actually, so excited. Maria, are you excited? Oh my gosh, this is a pot for Maria, so let's do this. are done. What do we think? This took me a while. Actually, I was painting this pot for a couple hours, but I had so much fun. It was such a cute process. Let me know, did you enjoy this, and do you want me to add more of this kind of, not speaking and just doing the business videos, like, just footage that is a little bit faster. Oh my gosh, my brain just doesn't function in English today. What the heck is going on? Anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed filming this, and let me know if you enjoyed watching this. What do you think, Maria will love it or not? I'm actually a little bit nervous. I'm always nervous whenever I am sending these pots out. I'm just like, please like it, please like it, please like it, But anyway, this will be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you did as well. Please subscribe if you did, and if you enjoy houseplant content and a little bit of everything, to be honest. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment what do you think about it. And right now, let's get into the language lesson. Sorry, in my previous I did not have an outro because I came back home really late, and it just, Anywho, so actually I will be just going through the words that you asked me to teach you, because a lot of you left some comments with the words that you need to know, want to know in Lithuanian and in Russian. And today, maybe let's learn how to say family, because I think this is such a beautiful word, and who knows, maybe you will be using this in your life and just surprise your relatives or friends by saying some words like this in English, not in English, but in Russian or Lithuanian, and just, be the cool one of the gang. But anyway, if you want to say family in Lithuanian, you need to say šeima. Once again, šeima. And if you want to say family in Russian, you need to say семья. Once again, семья. And this is it. Oh, it feels like forever. Whenever I film, time lapses like this, for me it's hours of work, and for you just a couple minutes of the video. So maybe you do not see how much effort I'm putting into it, but I'm putting so much effort into it. But anyway, thank you once again, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.